Let's go through another business requirements, that is payment processing and policy issuance. As we have discussed that in payment processing, the system should record the successful payment transaction and the failed payment should allow retry to the customers. And in the policy issuance, a unique policy number would be generated and policy documents would be generated in the PDF format. Customer would receive policy documents via email or SMS notification. Now let's gather the requirements for both of them. And so before going to the chat session, it is quite important to note down the questionnaires. So I mentioned the questionnaires over here. So first question is, what payment method should the system support for premium payments? For premium payments, um, the system should allow UPI cards, that would be credit/debit, and net banking. So user can pay using these three payment methods. Next is, what should happen if a payment transaction fails? If payment transaction fails, then the system should display payment error message to the customer. The system should allow customer to retry the payment. No policy would be generated before the payment have been received successfully. These are the actions that would be performed if the payment transaction fails. At what point should the system generate the policy number? So upon successful payment completion, the system should generate the policy number. The system would generate unique policy number, policy, and then updating the policy status, updating the proposal status as policy issued, and policy documents would be emailed slash SMS to the would be sent through email or SMS to customers. So we have mentioned the action. So upon successful completion of the payment, policy number would be generated, policy state proposal status would be changed to policy issued, and the policy documents would be sent through email or SMS to customers. Then, should the system store the generated policy documents? Yes, the system should store the policy document in policy management system or document repository for future access by both customer and internal teams. So we have gathered the requirement for payment processing and policy issuance, and probably will be writing up the detailed requirements in the user story format.